Right. Hello there. This is Wake Up and his friend, who's a woman, believe it or not, called Agent Orange. And today we're going to talk about that old taboo subject that's been quite hot on Talkback recently, and quite a while actually. That was like my first radio show that I rang in. Is can women truly understand and appreciate the action movie? Well, with Expendables coming out in less than 2 weeks' time in the UK, a week if you're a lucky bastard that lives in the States, this is where we start to debate now whether more women will be more likely to go and watch Scott Pilgrim because they just can't understand or appreciate a proper action movie.
Yeah, I didn't know we were talking about numbers here. I thought we were talking about understanding.
Yeah, bad. No, it's both, isn't it? We're talking about the majority. The majority of women can never understand Arnie.
Wow, I was roped in under false pretenses.
Just like when you started watching, Conan or Red Sonja with your friend? She completely looked at you as if she didn't understand why you were liking it so much.
You know what? Not everyone can understand the genius, but I do. Arnie? Yeah, I do. I'm a woman, so you can't say that no women can understand it.
Right, a very low amount of women can really appreciate action movies.
I've already won half the argument there, you realise that?
No, because I don't really mean that.
Oh, damn.
Alright, prime example. When we were watching Rambo, right, you said to me there were several moments when you felt very uncomfortable watching it because it reminded you several times of, like, rape with the stabbing. Yeah?
No.
And like with the scene with, like, when they throw the baby into the fire, you remembered certain points of it, which, just as a bloke, I kind of, because I saw it and it invoked those primal emotions within me, like that's like caveman is like, oh, you're doing that to a woman, you're gonna go down so hard. And like other women, especially in the cinema that I was watching with, they did not know how to react. Just like you didn't. Like when I said, what did you think of it? You said immediately after it, there was too much type of like rape thing for me to really enjoy it.
No, I really enjoyed Rambo like a lot. I really did. But as a woman, there is something about rape that just unsettles me so much. And you know, you say that women can't understand action movies. I'm sorry, but I think that a lot of men don't understand the discomfort there with the rape thing. But that didn't stop me from enjoying the movie on a whole. You know, I've watched it many times with lots of different people. I really like it.
Okay, so what do you think about this whole Scott Pilgrim scenario?
You know what I think about that.
No, come on, let the viewers out here learn about what they think about Scott Pilgrim.
Okay, I'm not going to see Scott Pilgrim.
Would you go out with the guy who wanted to take you on a date to go and watch Scott Pilgrim?
He'd have to have a lot of plus points, I tell you. You'd have to have a lot of plus points to get past that.
It kind of looks. Do you not think it looks innovative and what have you?
No.
And like really wild, like the graphics and what have you,
no.
and like Michael Cera.
If you
not think Michael Cera is a bit of a stud?
No, right. If you want my opinion as a woman, my only real thought about that movie was that's the one with the girl with the purple hair, right? I quite like the purple hair. That's the only opinion I had on that movie. I'm not bothered about it. I just kind of like the hair. I'm not going to see that. I'm going to go and see Expendables.
Do you not? Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because it's badass. It's amazing. You know, what more do you need?
Yeah, but why? You can't really appreciate what Expendables is about. Surely, fundamentally, you can't appreciate
Why not?
it. Why? Because it's about a bunch of muscle-bound guys kicking ass.
So I can still enjoy that.
You might be like the one girl. No, probably not. I don't think you would really fully enjoy it as much as I will enjoy it, though. If I'm being completely honest.
Yeah,
like
frankly,
you've even admitted to me yourself.
Not even on a level of male and female people. You're just going to enjoy this movie too much. I told you. I think you're going to get in there and you're going to faint. You're going to grin and faint. Okay? I reckon you won't even get past 5 minutes before doing some kind of mad flail and dying. Okay, that's not normal. That's not about male or female. That's just being way too into it.
Yeah, being way too into action. Period. Which is what this discussion is about. No, it's been like this. I have not seen a movie that's come out looking this badass since Rambo. And since before then, there was a big gap. What was the last action movie you saw before Rambo? That's literally just been released.
No.
Like, come on, like we watched T2 yesterday. Yeah, would you say that was an action movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That was done in '91. I mean. Like there has been where have all the action movies gone?
Okay, man, but we're getting off the topic of like the whole women not appreciating them thing.
Well, no,
right. You say because they're muscle-bound men.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I enjoy muscle-bound men and I enjoy action. Okay, there's no way that can go wrong.
Yeah, but there are a lot of women out there that say they like more than like story, which is why they're going to go watch Scott Pilgrim.
I don't know.
You know,
I've got a lot of friends that would rather watch
Scott Pilgrim.
Not just okay. Stop with the
For
Scott Pilgrim.
shame.
Okay, you've got some kind of like
For shame.
vendetta against it.
I have got a lot of vendetta and a lot of hate
It
against
might
Scott Pilgrim.
be alright, you know.
It might be alright,
It
yeah,
might be.
if you're bisexual.
Maybe, but
If there is something, not that there's anything wrong with it, it's just that most of the
So
blokes
that's
nowadays
it,
are
yeah.
bi. I am very, but just no. Oh my goodness. But that's like you see guys that say like right here we go right. I remember like we're bringing up the Jason Bourne thing.
really,
We're gonna bring that up
that
right
old
now.
dog, yeah.
That old dog, right? Jason Bourne has been described on some of the internet sites as an action/spy thriller.
What? Who are you
Right.
blaming for that, by the way?
That classification.
Yeah.
Like that's how it's been grouped. When you're going into like going into like the movie section or through Blockbuster or the way that it's tagged on the internet, it's classified as an action/spy thriller.
Yeah, but we've said
Right.
this before that it's got action in it, but
Yeah,
you
we
don't want to
haven't-
class it
yeah,
as like
But it's
a proper
not.
action
It's
movie.
not action.
But where would you put it in the store?
It's not. It's a spy thriller. That's it. It's not action. There are action moments in it, just like I told you earlier, like with Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass, there were some very good action scenes in it, but it's not action. It misses the mark, way off the mark when it comes to action. Action is supposed to be like cheesy one-liners, heavy rock music, or what would it be, like Caribbean drums in the case of Commando. Come on, you know, or just and like a plot that's very, very simple from A to B. They took his daughter. He's a spy. He needs to get to Mars. That's the plot of Total Recall. He needs to get to Mars. There's no other. Here's the plan. Get your ass to Mars. You know. And this is like, and like the Running Man, like simple A to B plots. You know, none of this conspiracy after conspiracy crap. I mean, look, Arnie couldn't probably even spell conspiracy, let alone understand what one is. You know, I mean, take a look at Rambo 2 at the end when he was like, "Murder, I'm coming for you, murder." And then when he actually gets to Murdoch's house, he actually doesn't realise that it was Murdoch who betrayed him. So he shoots the machines because in his head it was the PCs that betrayed him, not Murdoch. You know, with the M60. But just, and look, right, I'll even go there, right? One of my girlfriends in the past, I tried to show her Rambo. She fell asleep and started snoring through it, didn't she?
Yeah.
You know, and that's why they find it boring.
Well, yeah, but
They'd rather watch Twilight.
I'm sitting right here, and you know that I like action movies. I've watched so many with you, and you're saying they, like, you know, like them other things.
The
that, you know,
majority. The
like,
majority.
Yeah, but you're taking it out of context, right? I am a woman. I enjoy action.
You've said that like 4 times.
I know, because it's a fact, man, and you seem to think it can't happen.
It can't.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's all a front, yeah?
Well, no, look. If when we go to that cinema to watch Expendables, you count the women that are in there. You will probably be the only one. The rest will be a load of sweaty, geeky guys with bad BO, just kicking ass and fist pumping because it's bloody Stallone kicking ass. You know? Like, they can't. Like, you
I'll admit I'm outnumbered.
like, ridiculously.
that.
Like, I just don't think women can ever understand action. I don't think they can. Not to like.
You
You say that I do backflips and stuff over it, right? But they can't. Like you've seen. Like even you said it yourself. Every time, like when I watch it, or when like any other blokes that you've seen that have watched Rambo, they do random moments where they just shout Rambo at the screen and do a fist pump.
Yeah, but
You.
I'm not as verbal about it, and I might not react in the same way, but I love it, you know, like when someone like gets theirs, or when they get to someone, or like when someone just like punches someone and you see it and you feel it, it's really good. And you know, I don't think that you have to shout things or be really macho about it to actually like get that.
I don't think it's the case of being macho. I think it's more of a case. It's just like every you can't really fully understand it because every bloke wants to be Rambo. Every bloke wants to be Stallone. Every bloke wants to be Dutch. Every bloke wants to be John Matrix. You know, even to an extent, I'd want to be Ivan Danko in Red Heat. You know, I want to be that guy, even though he's like he does an appalling Russian accent. I'd love to be Arnie. I'd love to hang around with Arnie just for the day. You know, so just go on, come on. So what about you? I don't think you really understand. You know, or appreciate it.
But what's your actual reason for that? Just because I'm not as verbal about it, or what? What's your actual reason for why I can't enjoy it?
Oh, no, not that you can't enjoy it, just that you can't understand it.
Yeah, but what's your actual reason?
Because you're a woman.
What's your reason behind that? You know, you must have more than that.
No, it is. It's fundamentally because you're a woman.
So that's a sweeping statement, yeah?
Yeah, but it's true.
It's bollocks.
It's true. Why aren't there any other women? Right, alright, okay, we'll go into a part 2, ladies and gentlemen. Go into a part 2 right now. Right there.
What happened to you? Got my ass kicked.